Hello, everyone. Welcome to another edition of the Ohio Guys here. I'm Christian Campo, and today I'm being joined by Chris Tergliafera. I missed it.
Tergliafera, you got it.
Tergliafera. All right, sir.
There you
So
go.
happy to have you here. Thanks for
Happy to
making
be
the
here.
time. And we have some questions we'd like to ask you. First of all, what is it like working in the industry today?
What's it like working in the voiceover industry today? It's a lot of fun. Obviously, any industry in entertainment is constantly changing, and sometimes I think that is cause for some people to kind of lament, like, well, it's not the way it was, or, especially with new media and those sort of things. But ultimately, there are always new jobs popping up. And the bottom line is, I get to make my living off voice acting, which is what I've always wanted to do. And even whenever you get down about, there's a period where I used to get down about, like, me not booking enough roles, but, I'm able to pay my bills, live comfortably just by using my voice. And that's something I, don't want to take for granted anymore. So it's the best job you could possibly have. I'm not going to. I feel like no matter what your job is, there's always going to be things you can complain about, but ultimately, it's a really fantastic thing. So I enjoy working in voiceover.
Awesome. Well, we're happy that you're part of that industry.
Okay, well, thank you.
So, during your time in this industry, what is your favorite show or video game you have worked on?
My favorite one I've worked on, gosh, I'd probably have to say Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I really loved working as Sigma. He was Sigma and then Ultron Sigma, the main villain in the game. And to have a character that it was a 3-day record, and it really got to show off my strengths. I thought he was just this really like megalomaniacal character, totalitarian. He was just so intense, and it just really allowed me to just kind of go full throttle on it. And I've always wanted to play a fighting game character, and this was my first one. So it's actually my only playable character to date. I was in Danganronpa, but obviously you can't play as Gundam Tanaka. So it was a really fun experience. I really enjoyed it. And yeah, he had so many fun quotes to say, and the fans really seemed to dig him. So yeah, I'd have to say playing Sigma in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite.
Awesome. All right. Next question. What was that working on One Punch Man?
One Punch Man. One Punch Man was fun because I got to play as Tank Top Tiger, and Tank Top Tiger, he was just such a jock. I mean, he was the sort of guy that would go and like kick sand in your face at the beach. It was really fun. I was noticing something like in most projects I work with Chris Kaysen on, I'm usually like a heavy or like a grunt, and that was no different. But yeah, I really One Punch Man is just such a clever show, so I was really proud to be a part of it. And yeah, Tank Top Tiger is definitely up there. Just a real fun jock character to play. I don't think I played another jock character like that, but yeah, he was just real pompous and buff, and yeah, I just really dug him.
Yeah, such a good show.
Yeah, One Punch Man's fantastic.
Another show about fighting. What was like working on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure?
JoJo's was the only show I've been a true regular on with Avdol. So that was a fantastic part of my life, and also part of my VO career. The thing I really enjoyed about that, more so than a lot of other anime roles, is let's say you're in a show and you are a bit part in it, and you come in, and a lot of times, I mean, there's so much anime, and it's just impossible to watch all the anime. So a lot and also I like to always do my background on it, but I can't watch the entire series if you get cast in something, and then 2 days later you have to go record. So I always like to do my due diligence, but a lot of times it's just not feasible. So you go into these roles, and you're basically being told, like, okay, your character is this, and here's what's going on. This person is having a fighting tournament, and you're one of the fighters in it, but you begrudge them. And so you're getting all this background information, and since it's dubbing, a lot of times you can't even play off the lines. So you're going off of the director's, the directors are all fantastic, but you have to rely on them to tell you what the relationships are with each person. So you go in, you're thrown in to this completely foreign world. In JoJo's, since we went on so many adventures together with the main cast, I knew exactly how I felt about Polnareff, about Old Joseph, about Jotaro, Kakyoin, and I knew my character extremely well. So playing Abdal in that, it was really like going on a fun trip with your friends each week. It was like, what sort of adventure are we going to go on this time? And I never watched or read ahead because I always wanted it to be something new whenever I went in to, like, oh, what sort of mischief are we getting into now? What sort of fight are we going to have to go up against? So JoJo's was... it felt like a family, and that's something that I probably haven't had in any other role. So that's my biggest thing I've got from JoJo's.
Nice. And I'm happy that's on Toonami.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, we just wrapped up on that, and now they announced the next part, which I am not a part of, because my character died.
It's unfortunate.
That's just what... Y'all know that. Okay.
All right. Next question. What's it like working on Cyborg 009 Call of Justice?
I was really excited about getting Cyborg. I'm Geronimo Jr. in that. Strong, silent type, which means I didn't have a whole lot of lines. Mainly, kind of battle grunts and a few lines here and there, because there were 9 cyborgs in that, obviously. But there was one episode where I believe Kyle McCarley plays Joe. I'm not sure which cyborg that is. But that was I love that episode because Kyle's a friend of mine, very talented actor. We've kind of come up through this business together. And he recorded before me, which meant I got to record my lines against his, which is always a big treat. And I thought they really got a good performance out of me because I was able to play off Kyle. So that's my biggest takeaway from that. And that was also the first show that was on Netflix for me. So that it was kind of neat to be able to be, when people, that was kind of earlier on in my career. All the years blend together. I have no idea how long ago that was. But that was something, it's like, what's the show maybe it only debuted a year ago. I feel like it was longer than that. But, if somebody asks, where can I see you on? I was like, you can check out Cyborg 009 on Netflix. So that was neat.
Speaking of Netflix, here's another show that just got aired on Netflix. What was it like working on Sword Guy, the animation?
Sword Guy? I got to play Grimm's in that, and I loved Grimm's. Fun fact, I don't think anyone online, besides like a few wikis, has ever identified me as Grimm's. And I'm really proud of that role. I'm kind of sad about that. Grimm's just has that demon voice that I love doing. Grimm's was also fun because his mouth didn't move. And you have to match mouth flaps in anime. So Grimm's was just timing based. And he was so evil. And he always won. And yeah, Sword Guy, kind of a complex show. Lots going on in that. I'm not sure if I fully even comprehend it, but I knew Grimm's well. And he was a lot of fun to play. I want to put together a Grimm's demo reel because that's one of my favorite performances. I really like going into that demon voice, and he was a pure demon. It wasn't like, you're trying to retro fit, like, I want to use demon voice, but this thing's really a lizard. But I'm just going to put demon voice in it anyway. Yeah, Grimm's Grim Reaper, obviously, and yeah, really dug him.
All right, now we come to our funny question we like to ask everyone. If you could be any character you have played in real life, who you be and you can mix and match?
That's an interesting question. Most of my characters are villains, uh, but they're more fun to play. I think I would have to go with Sigma. I like his purpose. You know, he's trying to make life safe for all robotic kind. He's just totalitarian in that view, but he's just, barely keeping it together, especially in the iteration I played. Uh, he's powerful, he's strong, he relishes battle, he's got these great lines like, try and run. And he's got this warped worldview. I think one of his lines, well, I know what his line is, I say it all the time, but it's like this, I shall unify the world! And it's just such a warped thing, because he just wants everyone to be like him, just this robotic mess, and it's just, I don't know, but I shall unify the world sounds like, if you say it really peacefully, it's like, oh, that's nice, to bring everyone together, but really that means exterminate all organic life. So I would say that, if we were going with anime, I guess it would have to be Abdal. He was a gentleman. He was the person I would feel good about being. Magician's Red is a badass stand. And yeah, all the other characters I play in anime are jerks, villains, and I just want to feel good about being them in real life. They're a ton of fun to play, but I would say in anime, it would definitely be Abdal. So.
All right.
And also you have Magician's Red, which is just a great fire stand.
All right. So, is there anything else coming out that you can talk about, or anything you want to plug in at this time?
There's one project I really want to plug, but I can't yet. But it should be out any day now. But it's got a really all-star cast. It was a ton of fun to record. I will plug that I am going to be at Anime California in Burbank from August 17th through the 19th. I just did Anime Expo with JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, which was a whirlwind experience in front of 3,000 people. I was on that panel, and then we had a great autograph session. Anime Expo is huge. There are a lot of people there. I'm really looking forward to Anime California, though, because it's a smaller convention, and I'm hosting a panel on Friday at 12:30, August 17th. It's called Finding Your Inner Monster, kind of about how to do monster voices and creating those different creature voices, because that's kind of an untapped realm, especially if you know how to do that. You can book a lot of strenuous voice work, because they know you can come in and do those voices. So I'm doing that with my buddy Brock Powell, who's another accomplished voice actor. So that's going to be a fun panel. And also I'm looking forward to the autograph sessions, because it's not going to be as big where, someone at Anime Expo where someone comes up, I autograph it for you, and, you have to leave. I'm really looking forward to conversing with fans, having long talks, signing whatever, and yeah, I'll be there, and I am just so thrilled to meet anyone and everyone that comes out there. So yeah, come and find me at Anime California. Let's see where it is. It's in hotel in Burbank. It's AnimeCaliforniaCon.com. So yeah, it should be a lot of fun.
All right, and now we've come to our I would ask question.
Okay.
Any Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, any other social media for the fans to contact you?
Yeah, Twitter's always the best. It's my last name, it's at Tergliafera on Twitter. I need to revamp my Instagram, because right now it's like 8 pictures, and it's terrible. I don't really know I don't take a lot of pictures. I'm very bad about social media. I'm kind of introverted in that regard. I'm trying to get better about it, but on Twitter, if anyone shoots me a tweet, I'm always very big on responding back. If you have any questions, I'm always happy to talk about, like, answering any questions about voice acting, asking about any roles. But yeah, I love conversing with people and fans on Twitter.
All right. Right, sir. Well, thank you for your time for this interview. We, the Ohio guys, appreciate you making the time for us.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Yep. Thank you, sir. We hope to see you next time. And thank you to our fans for tuning in another episode of the Ohio guys here. Thank you all. I'm Christian.
I'm Chris Tergliafera.
And we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Thanks.